Compassion begins when I notice another's pain and let my heart respond. A single act of kindness can ripple through someone's darkest moments. When I hold space for pain, I discover the warmth of shared humanity. To be compassionate is to see suffering and choose to stay, not turn away. In offering gentleness to others, I find gentleness within myself. Each time I listen fully, I plant a seed of healing in another's heart. A compassionate gaze does not judge, it simply acknowledges and cares. In Buddhist teachings, compassion is the path that bridges all hearts. When I extend kindness to myself, I learn to extend it to the world. True compassion does not distinguish between friend and stranger. I learned that the smallest gesture can ease someone's loneliness. In serving others, I touch the sacred spark that connects us all. The sound of another's tears becomes a call to sit beside them. I discovered that compassion grows in the soil of shared vulnerability. When I soften around another's pain, I become more human. Letting my heartache transform into empathy became my practice. In caring for a stranger, I found my own heart expanding. Compassion is not only an emotion, but an action of the spirit. To offer forgiveness is the purest form of kindness to ourselves. When I bow in humility, I honor the dignity of every being. Each breath I dedicate to compassion deepens my own peace. In every moment, I choose gentleness over judgment. Holding a hand in silence speaks louder than words. I found that compassionate listening can be a balm for sorrow. The Buddha taught me to see the world through eyes of love. When I act with kindness, I awaken the Buddha within. Compassion is the candle that dispels the darkness of fear. In the embrace of understanding, hearts learn to heal. Kindness given without expectations returns as quiet joy. Compassionate action transforms grief into grace. I offer kindness as a gift without seeking reward. When I share my presence, I remind others they are not alone. To sit beside suffering is to honor the universal heart. Compassion flows naturally when I recognize our shared journey. Each compassionate thought ripples outward like water. In caring for others, I remember to care for myself. The practice of compassion is the practice of awakening. Through compassionate deeds, suffering finds its end. When I soften my gaze, I invite healing to all. The heart that cares is the heart that knows freedom. Compassion deepens when I remain grounded in mindfulness. I learned that true strength lies in the courage to care. A compassionate smile can light the darkest of paths. In giving kindness, I discover my own grace. Compassion reveals the interconnectedness of all life. When I breathe compassion, I breathe life. Each act of empathy builds a bridge to unity. Through compassion, we become vessels of peace. The lesson of my heart is to respond with love. In the quiet power of compassion, I find the path home.